Welcome back. I am out here on my back porch, and of course, you are wherever you are joining me, and I'm glad to see you. I decided to do this meditation kind of on a flight, meaning I wasn't actually planning it, but I had this urge to share with you some of the things that are so important about meditation. There was a storm earlier today. In fact, you really can't see it, but it really kind of ravaged our trees in the backyard. There was tremendous wind and rain that swept across. Now, of course, it's beautiful, it's calm, it's peaceful, and you can hear the birds. And I'm sitting here on my wet patio. I wanted to share with you some of the things that are essential about meditation. And that is that when you start meditation, it's almost like, well, is it going to work? And of course, that may be the question for you. Maybe that is the exact question you asked yourself. But the truth is, you have to keep doing it. You have to keep at it for a bit. The high guru that I consider of mindfulness is Jon Kabat-Zinn. And he outlines 7 essential attitudes for mindfulness. And they are essential. And those attitudes are 7. And I always go back to these when I teach and lead meditation, because the truth is you have to understand that we have very similar attitudes in our lives towards whatever happens, like the storm. We all have storms in our lives, storms outside, and there are always things to look at, like what was the damage. We're very grateful here. There was no tremendous damage other than some of the bamboo just broke down, which is kind of sad. So I wanted to share with you the first attitude. And I think this is so very important. And it's called non-judging. Mindfulness, and I'm reading from his book, which is Full Catastrophe Living, and I don't know if you can see it. It is an amazing book using the wisdom of your body and mind to face stress, pain, and illness. And which of us does not have this? We all have these things in our lives. So now what about this non-judging? Let me read this to you. Something that I go back to over and over again. Mindfulness is cultivated by assuming a stance of impartial witness to our own experience. To do this requires that you become aware of a constant stream of judging and reacting to inner and outer experiences that we are normally caught up in, and learn to set back from it. When we begin practicing paying and learning to attention to activity of our own mind, that is stepping back from what we are sensing and our thoughts that are sometimes kind of go crazy. We're always constantly generating judgments. Think about that, how much that we do that all the time. Almost everything we see is labeled and categorized by our own minds. Almost everything we see is that way. We do it the moment we walk outside, the moment we see something. We react to everything we experience in terms of what we think its value is for us. Some things, some people, and events we judge as good because they make us feel good for some reason. Like good weather makes me feel good, right? Doesn't that make you feel good? Then others are equally quickly condemned as bad because they make us feel bad. The rest is categorized as neutral because we don't think it has much relevance for us. Neutral things, people, and events are almost completely tuned out of our consciousness. We usually find them most boring and give almost no attention to it. So I wanted to stop there and have you think about how our minds are constantly judging. And that's actually what prompted me to do this meditation. And I wanted you to also, and encourage you to think about that judgmental mind we all have. Because as I said, I made a judgment about this weather. It was really quite fierce in our area. It was kind of exciting. And I did make a judgment at first. I thought, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to do a meditation. It's just too bad outside. So I made that judgment. But I changed my mind. Judgments, we all do it. So I want you to just, if you are with me, to just spend a moment or two to allow yourself to just let go of judgment, because it is so beneficial for us to notice the judgment, but not to hang on to it, to let go of it, because that is meditation. Because we all have it, all experience judging all the time. To let go, even for a few moments, to just let things be as they are, is the essence of meditation. So the next time I want to share with you some other of John Kabat-Zinn's attitudes of the 7. Non-judging is the first one, and rightly so. Thank you for joining me. Hope you come back another time. And if you really like it, please press like. And if not, well, then it's okay. And if I do see you next time, great. Welcome back at that time.